Hopper becomes James Bond, the Upside Down finally gets explained to us, and Nancy and Jonathan prepare for war. We are over halfway through this season and things are finally starting to come together. We start the episode off with Hopper sneaking into Hawkins' lab. This man is just a definition of fuck around and find out. This man plans nothing ahead of time. He shows up at the lab, points a gun at a few guards and just gets in. But ends up basically instantly getting captured as he had, again, no plans and just walked in guns blazing. Now, after a while, Hop wakes up back at his cabin, and then we get to this funny montage of Hop just rummaging through his whole house as he thinks his place has been bugged by the CIA or the government, whatever. Now, we start to think that he's just crazy or drank too much, and maybe that previous scene was just a hallucination or just some dream, because he searched this whole house and hasn't found anything. But finally he searches his light and finds a wire. If he had just looked there from the start, his whole house would have been saved, but we wouldn't have got this funny montage. So now this basically just confirms that he was at Hawkins' lab and it wasn't just a dream. It's less of a reveal for us, but more of a reveal for the characters, as he now believes what's going on with his own eyes. Now Mr. Clark officially explains to us that the Upside Down is a parallel universe that's identical to the universe of the show.
There are parallel universes, just like our world, but just infinite variations of it.
But it's only accessible through a sort of gateway that would require a huge amount of energy and is only currently at their time theoretical.
You create a doorway.
He specifically said that the gateway would disrupt the magnetic field. Now this is something that sticks throughout the whole show.
It would disrupt gravity, the magnetic field, our environment, heck, it might even swallow us up whole.
Now Will and Jonathan's dad comes back to comfort Joyce throughout the time of the funeral, but it basically just turns out that he was there for the insurance money the whole time. So Joyce beats the shit out of him and kicks him out. The dude comes into Joyce's house trying to manipulate her, but leaves the insurance leaflet in his bag. He could have just left it in his truck and he would have been fine the whole time. This guy's just dumb. Now, in this episode, we get a lot of Elle flashbacks going back to her being submerged in this large tank of water that basically enhances her powers. I'm pretty sure it was revealed later on that this is just a big sensory deprivation tank. Elle also decides to just casually knock out Lucas after him and Mike get into a fight. She just sends him flying into a car. The boys get into this big ass argument and then basically separate. This also leads to Elle just running away for the night as well. This isn't that important, but it just shows why the gang is separated in the later episodes. Throughout this whole episode, we also see Nancy and Jonathan prepare to fight the Demogorgon and find the portal. We see Nancy training with a baseball bat that has nails stuck into it, which later on basically becomes Steve's speciality, and Jonathan training with a gun, which he sucks at using. Now they go to the forest, and after a while, Nancy locates the portal. It's basically at a base of a tree. Now that portal is just disgusting, man. You'd have to pay me a lot of money to go through that shit. Now Nancy goes through and sees the Demogorgon in the Upside Down, basically eating on the reindeer that they found in the woods. Now this scene is really good. You can really feel Nancy's fear, but also seeing that Demogorgon just devour that deer like some wildebeest adds another level of fear. Now Jonathan somehow managed to lose Nancy.
Nancy, where are you?
That's how this episode ends. Basically, Nancy's in the Upside Down, can't get back out, and Jonathan's just looking around for Nancy whilst the gate is closing. Now, the episode was pretty good. It gives us a clear understanding of what the Upside Down is and how the gang can access it. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Now, if you've watched the first half of the new season, let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you think is going to happen in the second half of the finale. I've been Sid FaZe, and I'll see you in the next one.